So we're gonna pass the shelter, which is a little over a mile. We're gonna go find a campsite.
Welcome my friends, I'm Liz, and with my friend She Said, I am inviting you to join our next adventure backpacking a few weeks on the Appalachian Trail.
Power lines, 0.9 to go. I am soaked. It's a mile and a half here, y'all, and we got a pickle branch shelter. It says to boil the water a lot, 5 minutes. And let me show you inside. It looks very nice and clean, actually. Got a fire pit. Hang your packs. What do you think?
Yeah.
Reasonable, huh?
I'm not seeing any mice yet.
Very nice. Dinner. Ear explosion.
Yeah, I know.
All right, this is where we're gonna sleep. That's my side of the bedroom. That's Carolyn. And you know what? There's still plenty of room left, as you can see.
Cram 4 more people in there.
For some other people that will show up. More than likely somebody else will show up. And let's go check out the preview.
Yeah, you do that.
Let's go check out the preview. I'm going to show you the preview. Let's check out. It smells, but it's not horrible. Ta-da! There you go. There's even a little broom to sweep out. Not bad, huh? No TP, of course. You gotta bring your own. There is a shelter from far away. Campfire time. Well, you know, the rain that was supposed to happen, it didn't happen. It's 5:30, so I don't think it's gonna happen. But it could still rain later. Who knows? How you like the campfire, Cheesehead?
I love it.
Yay. Got some wood. Sun's out. We had dinner. No one else showed up, but there was some people, and but they decided to move on to campsite up ahead. And I got some water. See, it says here water. I did go get some water. It's about 100 steps down. That was fun.
Let's see.
This is how the professional girls do this.
You got it?
Yep.
Okay.
Now, do you need me to hold it up? Because it might get heavy.
It is heavy.
All right.
We're just going to go with it.
I think this is going to work. So we're going to be spending the night here at the shelter. And what we got left is tomorrow we're meeting one other person. And then we're going to hike about 4.5 miles. And we're going to Dragon's Tooth. And you can't camp there. So we're going to go another mile or so after that. So in 5 miles or so, we're going to be camping at a campsite. So, and that is no water available. So we have some water coming up in less than a mile. So we're going to grab all the water that we need from that and It should last us until the following day. So we had to carry about 4 liters, full capacity. We have to hike 1,300 miles. We have to hike 1,300 feet up and down over to the Dragon's Tooth. So, and we're gonna meet one other person over there. So it'll be 3 of us the rest of the way. There are 3 things to go visit, and we'll tell you about those one at a time. So tomorrow is Dragon's Tooth. And by the time we're all done with the Virginia Triple Crown, we would have done about 30 miles. And we're going to be here 4 days. Today's the first. All right, talk to you soon. Good morning. 4.4 miles to Dragon's Tooth. And it's about 9:30 right now. We're getting a start. We had an awesome morning. We're not in a hurry because we have to wait for somebody anyway. So we're assuming that if we take our time from 9:30 and a mile an hour, we'll be there in time to meet our 3rd person. So we had an awesome morning. We actually met 3 young ladies, and one of them I know very well from YouTube. And I'll put the information here. I'll share. And I wish them very well, and Katahdin for them. Good for them. It's great to meet people that are youthful, full of vitality and strength, and I just love meeting people like that. They showed up at night after I had fallen asleep, which was like 7:30 for me, but they came in anywhere between 8:30 to 10:30 and set up camp, and I never woke up. It's incredible how well I sleep. So we're gonna stop by and get some water in 0.3 miles. I'm gonna load up 4.5 liters, and then go uphill about 1,000 feet slowly, and just take my time, do the 4 miles. So no rush. It's a beautiful day, chance of showers in the afternoon, but only 30%. Yesterday's showers never materialized. However, I was kind of glad to be in the shelter and I had to set up the tent.
From the north?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's downhill all the way to the road from here.
And then uphill.
Oh yeah.
Couple of through hikers celebrating back there the big 700 mark. 1,500 left to go to get to Katahdin. It's June 3rd, 4th, and no doubt they'll make it. All right, congratulations, everyone. This is Ledges, the second Ledges. It has taken me all day to get here, and it's about 4:45. I would like to get to camp before dark. If not, I'm just going to cowboy camp somewhere because I don't hike in the dark, especially in a rocky terrain like this. It's bouldery, rocky, and steep up. So it's taking me a very long time. I'm tired. Got 3 liters of water left. I've only drank a liter. A dream come true, Dragon's Tooth. I finally made it over here, 5:30. And when I got to the trailhead area, everybody was waiting for me. It made me cry. I couldn't believe it. It was the hardest thing I've done in I don't know how many years. Lots of boulders, lots of steep up and down. Good morning, this is our campsite. We arrived at 8 o'clock last night. It was an adventure. A bunch of bouldering, cliff crawling down, pack passing, all sorts of things. Took me forever, like 8 hours to do 5 miles. So definitely definitely got my money's worth. It's a little bit too much if you ask me. So this is a junction campsite. Point 7 took me almost 2 hours to do. After seeing yesterday, I'm not sure if I can even do that in one day. Doubt it, but I heard that the trail gets better. Hard to believe, but we'll see. Yesterday at Dragon's Tooth, we met up the people that we were waiting for, Cheesehead's family, and we had a very nice time. And they brought me Gatorade and crackers, and after such a hard day, I just bawled. I was just crying. And then when I got here, 8 o'clock, I called the family, let them know everything is fine, I'm here. We do have reception here. So yesterday on the way here, there was some beautiful scenery. A couple of more legends. That's rock outcropping. And with some beautiful views. I really enjoyed that. But it was a really brief, short stop. Because we have to keep going. I got here with just enough daylight to set up camp. Thank you to my friend who helped me set it up, because I was even too tired to do that. I was going to cowboy camp. She said, nah, it might rain. So it didn't, but so I had my hot meal and I slept all night. A little bit of turning here and there, but I had a good night's sleep. The place is loaded with other people. Some were a little rowdy because I got up early to go watch the sunrise at Dragon's Tooth. I seen the pictures. It was beautiful. So, all right, let's go say hi to the girls. So that was the last of my recording for that morning. After a couple of miles downhill with some more bouldering, I decided just to get picked up. And because I realized that it was just too slow. It's not fair for others. It's putting me at risk of an injury, and I mean serious injury if you fall. It is not just a trip, it is broken bones and whatnot. And I just did not feel safe enough to continue. My friends later on said that the trail did get better. However, I lost trust in that. So right now I'm safe, and I am back at with civilization here, resting up. My friends are continuing on today to Mcafee Knob, and I'm just going to settle for pictures. And they are going to continue today and tomorrow, finish up the one-way through of the Virginia Triple Crown. I'm pretty happy with my decision. There are times you just have to decide when it's okay to continue and just do it at a slower pace. However, I don't really find that safe enough, and sometimes you just have to make hard decisions like that, and I'm totally happy with my decision. It's best to be safe than sorry. All right, we'll talk to you soon.